Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're looking at the NBA Prizepicks plays. Only have a 3-game slate, but still got to 6 props I wanted to share with you guys. Happy New Year. Been on a crazy good run on the Prizepicks videos. Gone 19-4 the last 4 days with these, so it's been great. 5-1 yesterday. The only prop that missed was PJ Washington. Hit Irving's prop, hit LaMelo Ball's prop, hit Vooch's prop, hit Jalen Williams' prop, and hit Julius Randle's prop as well. So I got 6 here. Not a ton of options right now, but work with what we have. As always, if you enjoyed the videos, appreciate the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever I post, because sometimes these definitely props will move, like the NFL video. A couple props already moved. But let's get started. The first prop we're looking at, going over to points, rebounds, and assists. And we are taking the over 38.5 PRA for Domantas Sabonis, a.k.a. Domas, who's been killing it for the Kings as of late. He's completely greened out. He had a bit of an injury scare, but he's a guy that's absolutely just been smashing. I mean, he's averaging about 10 more PRA than what his Prizepicks number is at. The matchup is against Memphis, who's on a back-to-back, but the Kings have been playing well, expecting it to be a close game. So Sabonis almost had a triple-double last game. He's playing 37 up to 40 minutes in any sort of close games. Had a triple-double against the Wizards. Had a triple-double against the Lakers. He's just been killing it, doing everything for the team. If you go back further from these past 5 days, against the Pistons on the 16th, he gave you 43 PRA. He gave you 48 PRA the game before that. He gave you 37 against Philly, so just missed it by a couple. And then he had 36 in the previous game against the Knicks, and then he had well over that against the Cavs with 42. So if you look at his game log, well over this number in 7 straight games, and expected to be a good game tonight against the Grizzlies. Sabonis did miss it against the Grizzlies earlier this year in both of the games, but in both those games he scored 11 points in one and 9 points in the other, but he had 11 rebounds in one game, double-digit assists and rebounds in both, or double-digit rebounds in both. He had 9 assists and 8 assists in one of the games. But the way that he's been playing recently, scoring at a great clip, I like the over tonight. Next prop we're looking at is taking the under on Harrison Barnes' PRA. With the Kings getting healthier, and with them having other guys stepping up, Herter's been coming off of a 30-point game. We saw Fox have some big games. Sabonis has just been doing everything. He's been gobbling up the rebounds. It has led to Harrison Barnes kind of being about the 4th or 5th option a lot of the times on offense. They still have a decent bench with Malik Monk can catch fire, but he's just not been really doing a good job with the scoring. The rebounds have also been down. He had 3 and 2 last couple of games. Occasionally he can give you some good rebounding performances, but it's just a spot where he's not really been doing great in terms of scoring. The minutes still there for him, 30-plus on close games. However, I'm hoping that Fox and Sabonis and Herter to continue the scoring, and Harrison Barnes continues to kind of get his 10 points, 10 points, couple rebounds, maybe 13 points, couple rebounds, but stay under the 20.5 PRA. So that's the second prop. Next, we're going to the assist prop, and we're taking an under on Kevin Herter's 2.5 assists. Reason for this is Herter is just a scorer. He's a shooter, a catch-and-shoot guy. He's not really looking to get assists at all. And Sabonis, with the way that he's been assisting recently, with Fox coming off of a 10-assist game, and with both of those guys will handle most of the assists for the team. Herter, his job is just to catch and shoot when he's open. So he's missed this in all 5 of his most recent games. If you go back further, he missed it against the Hornets. He hit it against the Pistons, missed it against Philly. So he's gotten you under 3 assists in 7 of the last 8 games. And I'm hoping that he just continues to shoot well and the assists stay down tonight. Against the Grizzlies, most recent time they played them, he just had 1 assist. So I'm hoping that continues. And in the October meeting against the Grizzlies, he had just 2 assists. So hasn't really gotten it done against the team either. And that's not really what his forte is, just to shoot and hit a lot of threes. Those are 3 props I'm looking at. Now we're going over to back to the PRA prop, and we're taking the over on Giannis is PRA. It's pretty high at 56.5 just on paper. But without Middleton, without Holiday, he's just having the ball in his hands a ton. He's getting you more assists. He's playing good minutes. The games are closer. The matchup against Washington, hopefully, it stays close, which I do expect. But Giannis, 37 minutes last game. He had 42 the previous game. He's had 20 plus rebounds in back-to-back games. He had 5 plus assists in back-to-back games. Just having to handle the ball more. He's going to do whatever he wants down low. The Porzingis, who is allergic to rebounds down low, he might get into foul trouble, and then nobody else on the Wizards can match up to Giannis. They're going to have to double team him if they have any hope of slowing him down, but he's still been able to kind of get it done, and nobody has been able to slow him down. Even got to the free throw line 20 times last game. Just a spot where, just like Randall yesterday, not having Barrett, and then once Brunson got ruled out, it was pretty clear that he was just going to have to put the team on his back like he has been, and get you a lot of points, rebounds, and he had a handful of assists as well. So same deal for Giannis, taking the over 56.5. For the fifth prop, we're going to the points prop for the first time today. Got some good ones to look at. I like Fox a bit, but I like Sabonis more. That's why I'm taking his PRA instead. But we're looking at the under 9.5 points on Al Horford. So it's not the easiest matchup going up against the Nuggets. Horford's struggling a bit. He's not been much of a scorer this year. He's had a couple games where he's hit, but the matchup is tough going into Denver. Robert Williams has kind of seen his minutes go up a little bit. He's seeing, over 20 consistently. Against the Nuggets, they could play both of them together, but with Brogdon coming back, with White playing pretty well, Smart's playing well, it's just a spot where Horford, he's been struggling with the shot anyways, and he's just not taking a lot of shots anyhow. So he's missed this in 3 of his last 5 games. Go back further, he's missed in the previous 2 games before that against the Magic both times. And then he missed it against Brooklyn, against Miami again. So he's actually missed this in 9 out of his last 11 games. It's a spot where, or 8 out of his last 10 games. It's a spot where, tough matchup against Jokic. They'll probably want to have Robert Williams trying to slow him down a little bit. So I like the under with Brogdon coming back. Those are 5 props. Still waiting for the Grizzlies props to be put on. So I'm kind of sticking with I feel pretty good about the Kings just with how much they score. I think Jokic at 44.5 looks pretty good. Take the over if you wanted to do that. Brook Lopez, he's been missing a lot of his threes recently, so I'm a little worried to take his over, although I think it looks pretty good. So we're sticking with Sacramento for the final prop. We're going to De'Aaron Fox taking his over points and assists. It's at 30.5. He had 24 points last game. Needed one more basket to get to hit his over if he played his props last game, which he had 2 looks at the end of the game to send it to OT, which he missed, but Herter stepped up and hit a 3. He's been doing a good job with the assists recently. 23 assists in the last couple of games, and those were against Denver. Was against one of those, which is a tough matchup. So it's a spot where if he continues to assist like he has been, he's going to continue to put up 20 points a night most of the time. North of 23, 24, 25. He can give you over 30 points as well. The matchup against the Grizzlies is one where, earlier in November in the meeting against them, he gave you 38 points and assists. He had 32 points, 6 assists. So he's just been doing a good job for the Kings. They're playing well. We'll see if anybody on the Grizzlies is held out on a back-to-back, which don't expect it. But you never know, especially with it being a new year. But that's what I got for you guys today. See if we can hit a 6-0, get us started for the new year. We've been doing great anyways. 19-4 over the last 4 days, so you guys have definitely made money if you've been tailing. Over 38.5 PRA, Sabonis. Under 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Harrison Barnes. Under 2.5 assists for Kevin Herter. Over 56.5 PRA for Giannis. Less than 9.5 points Horford, and more 30.5 points and assists for De'Aaron Fox. Thank you for watching. Best of luck. You guys make some money tonight, and I will catch you all next time.